audio is muted on the YouTube. You do watch the YouTube. Do you watch the YouTube or do you just view
Friends would walk
Oh,
up to
yeah.
me and just be like, "What the f is he?"
Okay.
I have the YouTube going on my phone,
Okay. Okay. Good.
so I don't have to go back and forth, and I have the volume on my phone all the way off. So
Awesome. Awesome. Way to go. Way to go. Okay. So we're looking at about 8-second delay or so between what we're seeing on YouTube and what we're talking about. So you're an old pro at this. You understand how it's going to work. So don't have to explain
yep.
a lot there. All right. So now I'll try and give you some better pictures of the table so you can see what kind of shenanigans you are up to here. So this side over here is where you're set up in, is this corner. And you're the leader of the pack of the Kennel Club is Roswell. So this is a leader level Roswell. So this is not the sidekick level. It's the leader level Roswell. So it's a brand new character card that we're using today. He's set up in this corner. She's set up in this corner. Got about 7 inches or so away from the nun over here. And the center of the table actually is kind of marked by this X right here. So that's where you have to be to search. You don't have to be in the center, but you have to be within 6 inches of the center to search for the Fantastic Cat. Fantastic Cat currently is perched atop the taxi here, but it won't be there for long.
Right.
So the nun is a minor plot point. Ethel is also a minor plot point over here. In relation to you, in relation to Roswell. Roswell's the nearest to Ethel there, over on the corner. You also have Speck in the middle of your group over here, and then you have Kato over here. So these are both also new versions. So they're both level 3 characters. So you have a new level 3 Kato and a new level 3 Speck as well. So that is your league. And then there's the league card. They're made up of Company of Heroes, and they also have the Animals perk. So fairly beefy characters.
Mm-hmm.
There currently are 3 cultists on the table. I don't know what the relation is between the cultists and the cat, but something's going on there. I guess maybe we can unravel the mystery as we go through this. Over here by the police car is the police officer. He is also a minor plot point. So there's that one. And then the furthest minor plot point, way over here in the corner, probably won't get to him, is the truck driver. So he's over here near the truck. So those are the 4 minor plot points that are scattered around the table. The league is made up of animals. Have we started? That's the 10 o'clock hour. I guess we ought to go ahead and get the shenanigans going. Howdy. Glad you could make it. Was that good? Perfect. Hey everybody, this is Dave here at Pulp Alley, and I am with the world's most dangerous Besser. Ba-bam! She's looking awfully pretty and pink today.
Very pink.
She's got her pink hat. She's got her pink Pulp Alley shirt. She is wearing the team colors today.
Who do we have with us today?
We have Nay! We should show a picture of Nay. Get the curlers out of your hair, Nay. We're going to show a picture of you here. Here is our Nay.
Yay!
There's
Hi,
Nay, boys
everyone.
and girls. Nay, all the way from Dearborn, Michigan. That's not right. I made that
I don't
up.
think that's right.
The
I
Pinky.
don't think that's right.
The Pinky.
The Pinky.
All the way from Pinky, Michigan.
Pinky.
Pinky, Michigan. We're playing a game today. We are playing a live game of Pulp Alley today. This is going to be a lot of fun. So this is something I have been wanting to do for a while. Again, we've done this before, but not with y'all. But to use a league that is completely made up of animals, not just animals, but really dogs in this, you know. I think it's important to remember that the characters are defined by their character card, right? They're defined, what they can and can't do is defined by their character card, not by the miniature. You could use any miniature to represent this particular character. Today, we're using Roswell to represent this one.
Yay, Roz.
We also have Speck here in the middle, and we have Kato, so that they've decided they're searching for the fantastic cat. And lest we get confused, I'm going to go ahead and take the fantastic cat off the table, because they are going to have to find the fantastic cat. Fantastic cat can be kind of tricky to capture in this
Cats
scenario.
are that way.
Yeah, because it only stays on the table for one turn.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah. So to find the fantastic cat, you have to sniff around. You have to be within 6 inches of the center of the table, and you have to do a search. So that character has to search for the fantastic cat. Well, if you successfully search, which is a random challenge, then that places the fantastic cat somewhere within a D8 inches from the center of the table in a random direction. But the fantastic cat only remains in play until the end of the turn. If it is not caught before the end of the turn, then it disappears again, and you've got to make another search to make it reappear.
Cats.
What that means is that you cannot search for the fantastic cat and catch it with the same character. It does require teamwork, and this is why we talk about it's not necessarily a good idea to try and play many of our Pulp Alley scenarios with just epic characters. Epic characters are never intended to be used, you know, as single-player characters in a bunch of scenarios, because many of our scenarios actually benefit from having multiple characters on the table.
For sure.
And some of them, like this one, actually require it. If you tried to play this with, I'm just going to play a big epic character, well, you wouldn't be able to do the scenario, because a single character can't pull it off. Unless you had something like a company, call to arms or something, where you could consistently have backup characters and call them in there. But, you know, anyway. So we're having a fun throwback here. It's almost inspired by something like That Darn Cat, you know, like Disney films where animals are characters and animals are the stars in many ways, like those old Benji movies, you know, Aristocats, you know, stuff like that. So we're just going to have some fun with our animals today, with our kennel club. We were thinking that maybe it would be fun to actually release this as a Pulp Alley League. Now, we just use miniatures that we already have, but would you guys like to have printed versions of the Kennel Club? It would be a relatively small pack of cards, but maybe folks would like it. We may also just put the PDF or a picture of the league that we put together over on the players group for those of you that would like to try something like this. So that would be fun.
We want it all, and yes, please.
Okay. All right. Okay. So here we go. Oh, I forgot to tell you. I forgot to tell you, we're doing this with the solo deck
Yep.
today. So we are playing this scenario with the solo deck.
A legitimate.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think this scenario actually plays a little bit better with the solo deck, specifically because we're only using one league. You know, we don't have the cultists are just non-player characters. You know, so they have programming. I'm not really going to be playing cards for them. I'm not really going to be making very many decisions for them at all. We're just using the scenario as it's written. Which, by the way, in case you didn't know,
Do I need to shuffle or no?
yeah, go ahead and shuffle it. I stacked it pretty good.
I bet you did.
In whose
This
favor?
is scenario number 7 is what we're playing today. So for those of you that would like to follow along, there's a scenario in the scenarios book called the Fantastic Device. Fantastic Device. We have renamed it to be called the Fantastic Cat because I decided to use a cat instead of a device.
It feels very that darn cat.
It feels very that darn cat. You're exactly right. Oh, I want to do a giveaway. I found something. I found something over the weekend that I wanted to show you guys. I was excited when I found this.
He was excited.
Oh, I was excited. Look at this. Look at this.
Get ready.
I'm gonna let's do a
You want 4?
No, I want to do this one.
2.
Yeah, I want to do this one. Look at this deck. Look at this deck. This is what's called a fortune deck.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah. But look at the cards. Look at these cards. Have you ever seen something so strange? Look at that. Look at that. So, throw me back to 1. Okay, so when here's the story. Are you guys ready?
I'm ready.
Pull up a chair, get some popcorn. Uncle Dave's gonna go into story mode. Long time ago, when we were getting ready to do second edition Pulp Alley, I considered changing the face of the cards so that I guess most of you know what our cards kind of look like there. So there you go. You know, right? That's kind of what the fortune deck looks like now. But I considered changing it to a different format. Technically, there are reasons why I wanted to change it. But everybody else that I showed these cards to, they said they preferred the old ones and they didn't want me to change them. So I ended up not changing the face of the cards. You remember?
I do remember. I remember liking these better, but I wasn't the other people. So.
I liked these better as well. This was very close. I was going to do this. I was going to change the card face.
Is that the
to
proof
this.
that we printed?
This is the one deck. This is the one proof of the deck that was ever printed like this. And I'm gonna give it away. I'm gonna give it away. Do you guys want a chance to win this? This is a unique deck. There was only one of these ever printed that was done like this. There were a lot of reasons why I wanted to switch to it. I'm not going to go through the hundreds and hundreds of reasons why I wanted to switch to this style. But the main reason why people didn't want me to switch it is because it wasn't the same as the old cards. And they wanted to be able to mix them in with their old cards, which I understand that. But this would not have prevented you from mixing them in because the back of the card remained the same. So you could have easily have mixed your new cards and your old cards together. They just would have had a slightly different look. But anyway, there were production
But I do
reasons.
understand.
Yeah.
The mismatch
Yeah.
would have bugged me.
Yeah, I agree.
These are beautiful.
I agree. Yeah, so I really like this better. And I still kind of wish I had changed, but we didn't. So, but anyway, we're going to talk more about that. I know this isn't what you guys came for today. I know you guys want to get into the game. So that's what we're going to do first. But Bessie, if you remind me, at the end of turn number 3, we will talk about this a little bit more, and we'll try and get into that. So here we go. But that's not what we're using today. We're using this here. All right, let me get this chair out of my way lest I trip over it. we are using the solo deck. There's no reason, there's no director if you're doing solo. And the way this works is the first 3 characters that activate are going to get a solo card.
So all 3?
Yeah, basically all 3. You have to remember the solo deck has things in there that twist things up a little bit. I also want to let you guys know that for the random event, we rolled and got the Reconnoiter.
Ooh.
Reconnoiter. So no character can move over 6 inches and no fighting. Basically parlay, as Nate pointed out. Nate, who do you want to activate first?
Roswell. That's the one that's closest to Bessie, right?
Yep, she is. She's over there on that corner. What's Roz gonna do? She can either head off towards Ethel. She could head towards the middle, the alley.
Off towards Ethel.
Heading off towards Ethel. So we got that dang Reconnoiter this turn.
Yeah, that
so
stinks.
Roz is not moving particularly quick this morning. So she's kind of snooping around. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. We should have drawn a solo card. Give me a solo card, babe.
Yep.
Shortcut. Roll for the challenge below. So, Roz has to roll 2 successes with finesse or cunning. Well,
3 die 10.
That's kind of nice. That's kind of nice. Wow.
And you get 3 extra.
You can roll it, babe. Got the 2 successes that you needed. And what it says is, if you pass it, this character can move an extra 3 inches when passing through perilous areas. Attach until the end of the scenario. Until end of scenario. So that's not even like a one-use thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to attach that on to Roswell here. So she knows
what was the name of it?
Shortcut?
Shortcut, yeah. So when she's passing through a perilous area, she can actually move an extra 3 inches. Now that's interesting. So for this particular scenario, we're going to say the interiors of all of the buildings are difficult terrain, and the climbing the sides of the buildings is perilous. So trying to go up the side of a building is a perilous move. So Roz could do that and be a little bit quicker at it.
Well, that's nice.
We used to have a dog. My brother used to have a dog that would climb up on the roof. That was funny. And the interiors of the buildings are difficult. Okay, who do you want to activate next?
Spec was in the middle, right?
Yep.
Move Spec towards the that plat point.
Okay.
Should be right in front of him.
Straight towards the nun. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Straight towards. Oh, I need to remember to do that. So the card that we draw first is called Make It Count. This is another attach card that says this character gains a +1 bonus to brawl, shoot, or dodge. Attach until the effect is used. So we're going to attach this onto Spec. Spec is if you had to give one of them is pretty smart. Spec is definitely the brains of the outfit.
Now, was that Make It Count, you said?
Yes, Make It Count.
Okay.
Spec moves up to... What's our nun's name, Bessie? Sister Boniface?
That's what I was going to say.
Okay. That's our go-to.
That is our
go-to. Okay. And the last one you have is Kato. So what will you say we remember at this time and draw the solo card first?
I remembered it first last time.
You're so good.
Double down.
Draw and play 2 solo cards for the enemy nearest to this character. We're going to say that's going to be this fellow right here in the alley. So let's roll. We're going to draw 2 solo cards for him.
All right,
Pimp
here's
me,
the first
baby.
one.
You gotta turn those around or something so they're coming up right.
Sorry.
All right. So oh my gosh, the first one is a double down. So that switches it back.
Oh
no. Draw and play 2 solo cards on the enemy closest to this character. So that's gonna go back to Roz. Roz is now the closest.
Okay.
All right, draw 2 cards for Roz.
First one is Decoy.
Decoy. Roll for the challenge below. Okay. This character cannot run during this activation. Okay. Roll for the challenge below.
2 with might or finesse.
2 with might or
All right,
finesse.
we got 3 die 10 in might.
Okay. 3 die 10 in might.
Got it.
So the scenario is actually extended 1 turn.
Okay.
The scenario is extended 1 turn. I'm going to set that card over here by that. Roz's second card is Watch Your Step. Now she's going to have to roll. This is a peril. This character encounters a peril. Use the challenge below. Going to have to roll 1 success with cunning or might. I think a car comes whizzing by over here. Roz, look out! There's a car.
Got it.
Easy peasy. Okay, she's a hound of the streets. She knows how to avoid those vehicles. But we have to go back. Remember, we had to draw 2 cards for that. It was interrupted by doubling down over here, but now that guy still has one more card that he has to draw.
Watch your head.
Uh-oh! Something's falling off the roof. I wonder if that dastardly cat is up to something. Roll 1 success with finesse or cunning. He only has 1 dice in all of those. Okay. 1 dice in all of them. He also has 1 dice in dodge, so that's not going to help him.
Might as well roll it.
And he fails. He takes 1 hit. He's going to have to roll a health check. He passes it.
Right.
Something falls off the roof. I bet it was that darn cat. Okay. And now Kato gets to continue her his activation. Okay. And 6 inches towards the police officer, or 6 inches towards the nun, or where do you want to go?
Towards the police officer.
Okay, 6 inches. Bloop. All right, and that ends turn 1. Oh no, it doesn't. We have
you guys good to go,
the
right?
Purple, the purple meanies out here.
Purple nurples.
The purple nurples. Okay. Well, they're just going to move a D8 in a random direction. He moves a couple inches this way. He moves back an inch. He moves forward an inch. So I think they're actually looking around for that cat. I don't understand what they're doing. What? This
Maybe
is kind
they're
of a
meow.
kind of a mystery going on here. I don't know what those. Why are they here? That ends turn number 1. We're starting turn number 2.
Okay. Who are we going to activate? Anything happen?
I think something
I
happens
don't think
turn...
until 3.
Yeah. Is it turn 3? Turn 3 and 4. At the end of turn number 3 and 4. Okay.
Okay. All right, who are we going to activate first?
Who do you want to activate first? You are with it.
Let's do Spec.
Okay. Spec gets a card.
No shot.
Okay. You cannot shoot. Attach until end of turn.
They can't anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's actually important things about that, though. Give me a 1. When you're playing solo, those are important cards to draw because it attaches until the end of the turn. What does that mean? That means that card is perfect to use for a discard ability. If you have an ability in your league that allows you to discard for this or that, that's the sort of card that you want to burn off. You have to remember that when you're playing solo. Okay.
Because you do not get...
You don't get a hand.
And you don't automatically get to keep your cards.
Right. So, is Spec going to move up and attempt to communicate with the nun?
Yep.
All right. Moves up there.
Gives a sniff.
The nun looks at Spec and bends down. Let's see. So here is the peril, however. Something's going on here. The peril is roll 2 successes with might, finesse, or cunning.
Finesse is 3
Let's
die
do
8.
cunning.
Finesse is 3
Oh,
is
yeah.
better.
Yeah,
3 die 8. And you have a discard ability.
To get a +1.
Acrobat, you can go up there and do a little trick. I think it might have been that taxi starting to back up over there. You got to watch out for that stuff when you're a hound dog in the streets. Do you want to discard that no shot to gain an extra dice?
How many am I rolling?
You're
3?
rolling 3 die 8.
And you need 2.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, so we'll discard the no shot. We'll burn that off as a discard. And she'll get an extra dice, so 4 die 8, and she needs 2 of these to be a success.
Got him.
Barely gets it. All right,
3.
you're past the peril, and now the plot point it is 2 with finesse or cunning.
So 3. Oh wait, does that last for the whole turn?
It does not.
So just 3.
Yep. 3 die 8 on finesse.
Oh, I
And
got 2. Oh, I did. Oh,
you
that's
got
it.
it.
Okay.
You got it. You got
Yay!
it. You got it.
For some reason, I thought I needed 3.
All right, so now we're going to roll randomly to see which plot point. Oh, here they are sitting out over here. We're going to go roll randomly. This scenario has its own reward cards, again, for some strange reason. I don't do that a lot, but there's a few of them out there that do that. So we're going to roll randomly to see what the reward is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. Records. Let's see what this says. Whenever you activate or move within 12 inches of the center of the table, you may place the major plot point 1d8 inches from the center of the table in a random direction if it is not already on the table.
Oh, that's handy.
My gosh.
Ooh,
Wow.
that's
So
a nice
that
one.
Spec knows how to find that fantastic cat and force the fantastic cat to appear. Wow, that's pretty awesome. All right. Oh, we had a make it count also on Spec, but that affects for fighting. Okay. So there is a Spec's thing. Spec is done. So what do we want to do next? Who are you going to do next? Kato or Roz?
Let's do Roswell towards the other one.
Okay, Roz will
Towards,
get a solo card.
Oh, yep.
Surprise twist.
Surprise twist. This side's activation ends immediately. That means
Ah.
it's going to burn
Oh,
Roswell's activation and
dang.
will not get an activation. And then the baddies, the purples, the strange cultists will actually get to
We
activate
don't need
now.
this anymore, do we?
No, I'm going to leave it there just to remember that she lost her
Okay.
activation.
Okay. Sounds good.
Um,
So one of those get the solo card then, yeah?
That is correct. Yeah, give me a 1 there. You'll notice 2 characters have activated. That means the 3rd character that activates this turn is going to get a card, and it'll be a purple. So this fellow right here, standing over here in the alley, will now activate, and he will get a purple card.
Watch your back. This
Oh.
character encounters a peril.
Oh my gosh. He moved he moved closer over to this wall, and he was looking up to see where it came down from, and all of a sudden this pickup starts to move forward. Watch your back. Encounters a peril. He has to roll 1 success with might or finesse. He only has 1 dice in both of those. Maybe. Let me double check. Yeah. 1 dice in all of those. He doesn't have any. He only has 1 dice in dodge 2, and he passes it.
Okay.
All right, so he will now continue his activation. And what he's going to do, he's going to move 6 inches towards that dog and try to shoot it down.
What?
3 die 6 coming at the dog.
Are we dodging with
I'm
4 die
dodging.
10?
Yep,
Yep.
4 die 10 to dodge. Here is the attack. A 4. I don't think there's any way you're going to be able to stop a 4. So he throws a rock over there at Roswell. Get out of here! Go! Go on! And Roswell barely avoids it.
She's like, oh, okay.
Okay, so the next 2 purples will not have to
Draw a card.
draw
so they
cards.
just go.
So we'll move this one 6 inches down the road, and it will also throw a bottle at Roswell. He'll only get 2 dice 6, however. He doesn't have his short range, but a 5 and a 4. Coming at you, Roz. See if you can dodge that.
Did.
And you do. You know what? I should have given you the option to move an inch, but the last time it wouldn't have mattered. This time maybe it does. We'll move you an inch kind of off this way. I only have one left, and it does not have line of sight to anything. So he does not have line of sight to anything. So he's just going to wander.
Okay.
He's just going to move a d8 inches in a random direction. 3 inches off towards this way, though. Okay. And then he will be done.
All right, so we still
All right,
have
so now we
Kato.
switch back to Kato. Kato, where do you want to go, Kato? Do you want to break off and head down the alley? You know, you have a big 16-inch range to rush, which is just insane, insanely fast. If you wanted to, you are actually within rush range of that purple guy that's standing in the near the center of the alley there. Give me overhead. If you wanted to, Kato is over here. He could come down through the alley and rush this guy that's in the middle of the table, or you could go ahead and head off towards the police officer, or whatever you think you want to do. What would you like to do?
Let's go over towards the middle of the table and get that one from behind.
Saying you want to rush, or you just want to run towards the middle of the table?
Oh, I want to go get that guy.
Okay, all right. So Kato, in full running mode, leaps roar, onto this fellow.
Yay! Get him.
All right. Okay, there it is. The battle. He will whirl around and try to fire off a shot at Kato as Kato comes racing in. He'll be rolling 3 die 6. Kato has something like 4 die. 5d8. 5d8 of growl and teeth coming at him. 4 successes, 6, 4, and 2 sevens. A 6 and a 4. How dangerous does Kato want to play this? How dangerous? Do you want to block 2 and give him 2? Or are you going for teeth and tongue? Oh. You want to play it safe or go for blood?
Let's go for blood.
Go for blood, she says. All right. Kato will have to roll a 2 dice health check. And the cultist will have to roll a 4 dice health check. All right, Kato.
Oh, no.
Kato takes a shot to the popo, and the fellow is down.
Oh, boy.
The fellow is down, but Kato is injured.
I got a boo-boo.
Okay.
All right, that's the end of the turn. Because Roswell lost hers, and
Yep.
you took everybody.
Yep. That is turn. This is a 7-turn scenario. We're starting turn number 3. So at the end of this turn, I'll get a new fellow. I guess there are 2 other things we should have done there, and that was the recovery checks. Here is for the fellow on the ground. He's back on his feet, and he will remain engaged with Kato. He will not back away.
Oh,
Kato remains injured.
dang it.
Kato remains injured here. Okay, we're starting turn number 3. This is a 7-turn scenario. They're trying to
Is that including the extension?
That is not.
Okay.
That would put it to 8.
Okay.
Good. Thank you for reminding me, sweetheart. All right. Nay, as we start turn number 3 here, who do you think wants to activate first?
Now, how far away from the center of the table is Roswell?
Roswell is about 16 inches or so from the center of the table. I'm going to give you a picture of Ros. It'll catch up eventually. Here's Roswell over here. She's got a couple of purple baddies standing in her way. It's not like she couldn't run around them if she wanted to, but right now she is about a little over 14 inches from the center of the table.
Okay.
So she would not be able to search for the cat this turn. If she moved 6 inches towards the table, the center of the table, and performed an action, she would not be close enough to sniff it out.
Now, does Spec have to use an action to?
No.
It's just
Spec,
automatic.
Yeah, Spec moves within
Okay.
12 inches of the center of the table. She's going to make that cat appear.
Okay.
Remember, that's what the
Okay.
Sister Boniface gave Spec a little treat, a little cat toy, a little catnip, and
Definitely catnip.
that cat cannot resist. So if Spec activates or moves within 12 inches of the center of the table, the cat will appear. So I'm going to go ahead and remove Sister Boniface just so we know that she's not there anymore. So you could run Spec towards the center of the table and make the cat appear.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that means Spec's going to get the first solo card.
And it is move along. Effect none.
None.
Ooh,
Sometimes you like having
nice.
that show up. That does absolutely nothing. Sometimes it's nice to have nothing happen.
Yeah, honestly, on that
right.
one. That was a good one.
So you could dash in between these two, run over towards the melons, run over towards the cabbage cart here, dash between these two guys, and maybe head up towards the green truck. So
That works. Yeah.
Here we go. So she has a nice little run, a 16-inch run. These are speedy animals, so she can run all the way up to the tire of this truck, this little pickup, and give it a good wee.
It looked a little dry.
It looked dry. Okay. That will force the cat to appear 1 to 8 inches in the center, from the center of the table.
Let's get a good bounce. Ooh,
Okay,
5.
so it's going to show up inside the house. We'll take that off. 5 inches off. What did I do with my cat? Where's my darn cat at? So 5 inches off this way, and it is inside. Look where it's at. Right there, inside the warehouse. Now remember, it will disappear at the end of the turn.
Yep.
So
now is that on the second shelf?
What did you
No,
say?
it's on the
Second
bottom
shelf?
floor.
It's on the first floor.
Bottom floor
I won't
shelf.
put it on. I won't put it up on the second floor. Let's see. So Spec was the first one to activate.
Yep.
Okay. Kato's engaged. All right. Who do you think you want to activate next? Because you have Roz. Roz could take off and run 16 inches towards the cat, but you're not going to be able to get to the cat this turn.
Yeah.
I mean, you could get to it, but you wouldn't be able to grab it. You could
Right.
move all the way to it, but you know it's going to disappear at the end of this turn.
Right.
It won't stay there.
Well, let's just go up to that first cultist and
Finish him
fight
off.
him.
Take him out.
Mhm.
Okay. Kato activates, and Kato will get a card.
Card is.
No character can run,
Oh my
rush, or
gosh.
attack. This is parlay. You just drew parlay for those of you at home. This is a renamed parlay. No character can run, rush, or attack and shoot, and blah, 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 for the remainder of this turn. So the calm is in play.
I guess that's handy for Kato.
Yeah. So Roz could finish out her activation. She could only move 6 inches. You could head 6 inches towards Ethel, 6 inches towards the cabbage cart, 6 inches down the alley.
Maybe just the cabbage cart.
Where do you think you want to move?
Let's just go to the cabbage cart,
Okay.
just in that direction.
All right. 6 inches towards the cabbage cart. Get over there. Give it a good sniff. go over there, and she's giving that a good sniffing over there. Ooh, cabbage. That means the last character you have to activate is Kato.
Mm-hmm.
When Kato activates, he will get a card.
Instead of drawing a solo card for the first 3 characters only, you must draw and play 1 solo card when each character activates for the remainder of his turn.
That means all of the purples will also get solo cards. Okay. All right. Now, what happens there? Don't be confused when the calm is played and there's a fight starting. So the calm does not say that fights don't start. It says that you cannot brawl or fight each other. So the fight still starts. Now Kato has to decide what skill to use. She has to choose dodge because she can't use a brawl attack while the calm is in play. So she'll have to use dodge. The other fellow will have to choose dodge. Kato will then have the option to move 1 inch away. Kato, would you like to move 1 inch away?
Yep.
Okay. So no dice have to be rolled. You don't have to do anything. Move 1 inch away. And the fellow could also choose to move 1 inch away, and he will. He'll move 1 inch away as well. So backs up an inch as well. So then the purples activate. Remember, calm is still in play, so they will not be able to shoot or rush or do hardly anything. So let's just see what they do. No shot. So that's this fellow here. He cannot shoot this turn, and he'll just kind of watch the dog.
Okay.
So he's done.
Who's next?
This one here.
Okay, he got hesitation.
Cannot perform any actions or run. It's attached until the end of the turn. It'll just kind of move an inch towards Spec.
Okay, and then the last
fellow
got foul play.
The closest enemy to this character encounters the peril at the bottom of this card. So the closest enemy will be Kato. And there's traffic and there's cars driving all around this place. So gonna have to roll for a
I guess Mike's. It's Might, Finesse, or Cunning.
Yeah.
And he has, well, normally 3 die 8. So it'll be 3 die 6.
Okay. Because he's injured?
Yeah.
Okay. So a 3 die 6 roll, and gonna have to get 2 successes here. This could take Kato out.
Yes.
3 successes, and Kato is not.
Thank you,
injured.
Bessie.
Kato avoids the truck driving down through the alley there and avoids getting hit. And then I think he's just gonna
Loiter?
Yeah, he'll just move back an inch towards you, just because he doesn't know what he's doing, and he's a purple cultist, so they're kind of confused. That ends the turn 3. We get a new cultist.
We get a recovery check.
We do get a recovery check, and recovery checks come first. So here's the recovery for Kato.
Damn, no.
Fails again. New purple fellow comes into play. Also, the cat disappears.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah. Good remembering.
Cat is gone. I'll set it over here somewhere.
Okay.
Help me remember. It's so dark, I can't hardly see it. I'm going to put it on the paper.
Okay.
New cultist appears. 5 inches off of that away. So he is...
Down that alley a little bit?
Yep. 5 inches off this away. So he's over here by this truck. He comes jumping out of the back of that pickup there. That cargo truck there. Okay. Am I on this one? Okay. So that's the end of the turn.
Pull a bullet?
Pull a bullet.
Also, it's the end of turn 3. Did you want to talk about your fortune day?
Okay. So, want to give this away. When can we do the drawing on Thursday? So, if you want to be entered into the drawing for this, come back to this video after it posts.
Mm-hmm. Once it's posted.
Yeah, we're gonna do a drawing for this deck, and if you missed my spiel earlier, This is a one-of-a-kind, unique deck that was printed when I was considering changing the face of the cards for, give me a 2. Considering changing the face of the cards for the Fortune deck when we were switching to 2nd edition. Only one of these was ever printed. I really did want to do this, and I still kind of regret not doing it. But now it's water under the bridge, so I'm gonna let it go.
It's dust in the wind.
Yeah, it's dust in the wind. So there were only one of these prototype decks that was ever printed with these faces. I'm gonna give this away next Thursday if you would like to be entered into the drawing for this one-of-a-kind, unique Pulp Alley deck.
Is it Fantastic Kitty?
It is just cat. C-A-T. I always keep it short. I don't want big,
what about
long...
Kitty Cat?
What?
What about Kitty Cat? I will accept Kitty Cat.
We will accept... they always do that anyway.
Or Fantastic Cat.
They'll say... That's what they'll do. But all the requirement is to include the word cat. Come back to this video after it posts.
If it makes me laugh, I'll give you 2.
No.
K-A-A-T. Got it.
That's pretty close. That's close enough. So, cat. Come back to this video after it posts here in about 2 hours or so, and include a comment on this video that includes the word cat somewhere in it.
All right.
I'd also like to know what the story is. You know, why is the Kittle Club here looking for the Fantastic Cat? What is the deal with the Fantastic Cat? And what is the relationship with the cultists? So if you want to include some of that in your post as well, you know, let me know what the story is.
Oh, I know what it is.
Oh, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, she knows. All right. As we're starting turn number 4. Turn number 4. Nay, the cat is not on the table. Now, if you simply activate Spec, that will force the cat to appear.
Yep.
Wow. And that's exactly what I'm going to do.
All right, so Spec will get a card.
When it counts.
When it counts. That attaches until it is used. So Spec now has a make it count and a when it counts. That's kind of nice. And she got really lucky with that catnip that she got off of the nun.
I know.
Catnip dealer over there standing on the street corner handing out catnip.
Those nuns. You gotta watch them. They look, but okay. All right, let's place that kitty cat.
The cat appears.
It's a little kitty cat. It kind of looks like Padawan.
So 4 inches off that away. Where's the cat? Okay. So the cat appears 4 inches off this way.
Oh. That's a little unfortunate.
It's actually in range of Kato, though.
I know, but of all the ones.
Kato could actually
injured Kato
try to go for it. Yeah, especially if you draw a bad peril.
Yeah.
That could be bad. That could be bad. Okay. All right.
Now, how far away is...
Yes, that did not end Spec's activation, so Spec could still activate and do something.
Is Spec within 4 inches of the cat?
No.
No.
No? Is Kato?
Kato is within 4 inches of the cat, yeah.
Okay. So... let's see, what do we want to do with Spec?
If you wanted to attack somebody, you have a fellow standing next to you.
Yeah, the only thing I'm worried about is Spec is the one with all the good crap.
You're right. You're right. Spec could...
let's put Spec in the building and kind of... like, is there a way for him to get in the building and kind of hide from the cultists?
You bet. So maybe running upstairs? Let's see, 16-inch run. I can go to the front door and I can get
as
to
long
the top
as
of
he
the stairs.
stays within, as long as he stays within 6 inches of the
12
center
inches.
of the table.
Yeah, yeah.
12 inches, yeah.
It's a big range. 12 inches.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you're right. 12
Activate or
inches.
move within 12. So yeah. So he could run inside the house run to the stairs and run all the way to the top of the stairs. So get. Oh crap! I forgot that we said the interiors are difficult. Would have to do a peril to do that. Do you want to do a peril for spec and try to run through the warehouse, or do you want to stop as soon as you enter the warehouse with a 6-inch move?
Let's stop as soon as I get in.
Okay, so we'll stop as soon as we get in. So she'll come around the corner here. I think a 6-inch move still gets you to about right here.
Okay.
Okay, so you can kind of see, came around to the front door and then back to there. So a 6-inch move, did not have to take a peril. And you're still very close to the center of the table, so you're fine there.
Okay.
She'll end her activation there, and then we have either Kato
Or Roswell.
or Roz.
Yeah, where's Roz?
Roz is right here at the front of the alley. It'll catch up soon. Roz has Ethel about 10 inches away down the street there, or she has a cultist about an inch or so in front of her. The Fantastic Cat is a good 16 inches away.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know what? Let's move Kato up there and try the.
Oh,
kitty.
you want to do Kato?
Sure, why not? But
Did we
got
give
to
Spec
get
a solo card? Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
Spec
we
got
did.
one.
Okay.
We haven't done one for.
All right, Kato is the next activation. Kato will get a solo card.
Okay, Watchful Eye. Roll the challenge below. 2 successes with cunning or might.
Okay.
It's 3 die 8. 3 die 6.
Mm-hmm.
Because she is injured. Did
I only
not,
got one.
and that
This character cannot move during this activation.
cannot move. This character
Okay.
cannot
Man.
move during your activation if you fail that challenge. It wasn't a peril, though,
No.
so no damage is done. You hear that cat meowing in the distance, and you turn and you see it,
Man.
and something makes Kato freeze right there. And that will end Kato's activation. So now we go to Roswell. What is Roz going to do? Is Roz going to take off down to the center of the table? Is Roz going to try and take out a cultist?
How far away from?
We know it's going to... We'll stop just a moment, Nay. I'm sorry. I apologize for interrupting you. But as soon as Roz activates, she's going to get a solo card.
A
And
solo
we
card,
know
yep.
that she's going to activate, so we better just get that out of the way.
Missing clue. Roll for the challenge below.
Roll for the challenge below. 2 successes with finesse or cunning. She has
3 die 10.
3 die 10 in cunning. The leader of the pack here. She's a smart one. You need
Got
2
it.
successes and you got it. So what it says
Yay.
is if you pass the challenge, you get a +1 bonus when rolling for any plot point for the rest of the scenario.
Okay, what
For
was
the
that
rest
one's
of the
name?
Scenario.
Missing clue.
It's called Missing Clue, and we're going to attach that onto Roswell there. So she has the shortcut card and Missing Clue. All right, now she can continue her activation. And I apologize for interrupting you there. So you let me
that's
know
okay.
what you're wanting to do with Roz.
Was that Roswell or
That was
Kato?
Roswell.
okay?
That
Has
was
Kato?
Roswell.
Okay.
Roswell.
Yeah, let's go to that. Oh, can I go to the middle cultist and try and bite it? Am I within 6 inches, or the one right beside
If
me?
you want to fight a cultist, you have one right in front of you that you'll have to
Okay,
deal with.
let's go fight that one.
Okay, let's take him out. Blip. He will be brawling with 3 die 6. You will be brawling with
5d10 and I get a reroll.
5d10. All right, let's see it. Brawler McBrawlerson. It's all teeth and claws. Rawr! 2 successes with 2 7s.
Oh, dang it. I thought that one was a 7. Well, I get a reroll.
Okay, let's see the reroll. Turns it into a 3.
Dang it.
All right. Got
Nothing.
nothing at all. We'll have to roll a 2 dice health check.
He's down.
And he is down.
Yes.
All right. Now, that's all of her characters.
Yep.
So
just
now
your
the
purplies.
cultists will activate. I guess we'll activate that cultist that is nearest to Kato first.
Okay.
What did Kato do?
He's going to try and shoot.
What did Kato do? Is that what you asked?
Yeah.
Like during the activation,
Yeah.
Kato got a no move.
we failed
Oh,
the
okay.
challenge, so
Oh, that's
he
right.
couldn't move.
He
Okay.
wasn't able to
Yep.
move. So that ended his activation. Now, it didn't technically end his activation, just that he didn't have anything else to do. So it for all intents and purposes, it ended his activation. So the cultist activates and will shoot at Kato. He's rolling 3 dice 6. Kato will try to dodge. Kato is dodging with 4 dice 6. Here is the attack. A 5. Let's see if you can get a 5.
Wait, why is Kato dodging?
Because the
He's-
cultist is shooting at him.
Oh, okay.
And you
Dodged it.
dodged it. Easy peasy. You could even take that dodge and move an inch towards the cat if you wanted to. Why not?
Yeah.
Of course, the cat's not going to be there at the end of the turn. The next cultist will be that one over there. He'll just stay where he's at and shoot at Kato as well. 3 dice 6 at Kato. A 6 this time. Kato's dodging with 4 dice 6. Did
Son of
not get a 6.
bingo.
Kato's going to have to roll a 1 dice health check.
Ugh. There's 2 5s.
I know. And
Dang
Kato
it.
is
No,
down. Kato is now down. Okay.
Oh.
I only have
no.
one cultist left standing, and that's this one here, and he will shoot at Roz. 3 dice 6. Right where he's at.
4 die 10.
Yeah. Come around over there.
Oh, that's a good idea. Oh, Kato.
I know we need
He
him
looks
to get
so
back up.
sad. Oh my god. I can't look at him. Oh god.
A 4. See if you can dodge a 4.
Oh. Got
and
it.
you do. Easy peasy.
Ugh.
No real reason to move there, so I'll just leave you where you're at. And that will end the turn.
Are you sure she might not want to dodge back? That way she's not in contact if you get up.
Okay. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think that's a good idea. Yes. And potentially get you in some cover,
Yeah.
if something
Mhm.
happened. Yeah. Good observation. Thank you, sweetheart. I was trying to
Yeah,
cheat-
see what he did
trying to
there?
cheat
See what he
an
did
A.
there?
Trying to cheat an A. Let's see. if
Don't
we
worry,
can
I caught
Otto
it just
up.
about the
I think
same
this
time.
Is a big one. Well, I have a cultist down too. Let's see if he does get up.
Oh,
He
good,
does
he
not.
didn't.
He does not get up.
Oh, God.
Okay,
I
come
don't wanna be
on.
the one to cook. Yes!
Kato is back
Yes!
on his feet.
Oh, Kato.
The fantastic cat will now disappear.
All right, pull a bullet.
There was one more thing. Another cultist
Another
appears.
cultist.
We get rid of one and another one shows up.
Uh-huh.
I know.
7 inches off that away.
Is he on the roof?
Maybe. We'll just put him back in the
Okay.
alley. We'll put him back there.
Behind Kato? Oh, great.
Yep. Yep.
Fantastic.
So he appears back there behind Kato. All right. The cat is gone. If you activate Spec, that will force the cat to appear. Man, getting
that record
that
was-
ability right off the bat, that was huge.
Yeah, that was
huge.
nice.
So I think she's got a good chance at this. Let's see. We are starting turn 4 here. This
No.
isn't 8 turns.
We didn't pull a bullet yet. Unless we're going to...
That was the end of turn 4.
Yeah.
That was the end of turn 4. We're starting turn 5. Turn 5. So if you start off with Spec, that'll make the cat appear.
That's what I was gonna do. Yep.
All right. Let's see that. Let's see that card.
Sprint. This character may run an extra 3
Okay,
inches.
Sprint is attached to Spec.
Oh
You
my
got-
gosh, Spec has just got all sorts of cards.
Uh-huh, uh-huh. And then the cat will appear.
Kitty cat.
4
4 inches.
inches off that away. Now again, I'm gonna measure this out because we need to. It's gonna be right here by the back door. Here, I'll take the baby. Right here by the back door of that shop. It'll catch up here pretty quickly, and you'll be able to see that sitting, the fantastic cat. So, Kato is within striking range. Now, that does not end Spec's activation. Does Spec want to move it all inside the warehouse? Give me an overhead. Or is she happy where she's at?
She's happy where she's at, as long as she's kind of hiding in there.
She is. She is.
Yeah.
I guess maybe we should move her into an office, just like a short move, just in case if
Okay.
a cultist appeared in there.
Yeah.
Well, we're not going to get any more. I shouldn't say that because that was we're done with the cultists now. That is all they will
Right.
get. They won't get any more for the rest of the game. So that's it. They're down to 3. I don't know. You give me an idea what you would like to do with her.
I need
Put
to
her
click on those.
put her in an office just to be safe,
Okay. All right.
because one of the cultists could wander in there.
Yeah. They actually could. You're exactly right. So she's gonna find a place, and she's the one that can get that cat to keep appearing every turn. So you definitely don't want her getting knocked out.
Mm-hmm.
So she's done there. She was your first activation. We drew a card. So now, who's going to activate next? Does Kato go after the cat, or what do you want to do?
Kato's gonna go after the cat.
Okay, Kato activates. She will get a solo card. The solo card is a sprint. So that's not going to do anything. That's just going to attach, and you could use it to run an extra 3 inches if you wanted to later in the game. And then you can move up to the cat. You are, man. Now, what looks incredibly dangerous here, because she has cultists all over here, all over her. She's got one over here. She's got one over here. She's got one over here. Oh my gosh. If a player character is holding which is Kato. If Kato is holding the plot point at the end of the turn, then Nay automatically wins the scenario and Kato disappears from the table, and the cultists, the scenario ends if Kato is holding it at the end of the turn. That doesn't mean that they won't get a chance to attack her before the end of the turn, but yeah, if she can hold it until the end of the turn, then the scenario is won. The first thing that happens here is she's going to have to take a peril. Here is the peril. 1 with cunning, and that is Kato's weak spot. 2 die 6 in cunning. That's all you need, though. You got 2 die 6 in it. You could do that. 2 die 6 in cunning. This is the peril, though. This is the peril. 2 2s. That's going to end Kato's activation, and Kato's going to have to roll another health check.
Oh.
And she passes it.
Oh. Whew.
He. So he passes his health check there. He does not go down, but he does not get a chance to capture the cat. We're gonna have to get Kato in there. We're gonna have to get Roswell closer. So Roswell.
Yeah, I was gonna run Roswell.
Maybe just run to the center of the table.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. Gosh. I don't know. We got the cat.
Because I
is
don't
so.
want him.
Where do you think you want Roswell to be? Do you want to just be standing in the middle of the table, or do you want to try and take out that next cultist?
Let's go try and take out that next cultist.
Okay. So you have a cultist right in front of you, so Roz could jump on him. Take him out as he goes. Because you still have plenty of time here. So the cultist is going to be firing at you with 3 dice 6. You're throwing like 5d10 at this fellow. Yep. Okay. 5d10. 2, 3, 4, 5. Got my pip up. You got a 6 and an 8. Here is the cultist shooting. A 4. How dangerous are you going to play this? Just going to go for it? You're at a D10 health, so the worst that can happen is you go down to a D8.
Yeah, let's
just go for it?
Sure.
All right, so you're going to roll a D8 health. I'm sorry, D10, and the cultist will roll 2 dice 6. 2 dice 6 for the cultist. And he remains on his feet. Oh my gosh! And Roz also is not injured, but that means you'll get another chance when that cultist activates to take him out. All right. So that, did I forget to draw a card for Roswell? I probably did.
Probably.
I'm not going to go back. I'm not going to go back. So we're just going to continue moving forward.
So that's my 3.
That is your 3. So now the cultists, we're going to activate the fellow that's touching Roswell first. He will try to brawl you with 2 die 6. You can brawl with 4 die 10. Or would you want to dodge? Nah, you want to take him out,
let's
don't
brawl.
you?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's got 2 die 6. He got a 5. I'm going to try to remember your reroll this time. You got a 6, an 8, and a 4. Let's not forget that reroll of a 3. Turned it into a hit as well. Now this is his activation, so he will choose not to block. And that means he's going to have to roll a 4 dice health check, but Roz will have to roll a 1 dice health check. And here is his 4 dice health check, and he is down. Roz rolls a 1 dice health check, and she is injured.
No!
Roswell is injured. Roz takes an injury. Oh my gosh. Now they're going to try and shoot down Kato. Oh my gosh. Over here. We have 3 fellows who are just going to stand and shoot. 3 fellows that are going to open fire on Kato.
Kato didn't get the kitty cat?
She did not.
Ah.
Nope.
She did not. I rolled 2 dice. I rolled 2 failures on the peril, but she did not get injured by the peril, and that ended their activation.
Okay,
So
alright.
she did not get it. So three cultists shooting. So we're going to do the one over here. He's going to shoot first. Roz is doing the dance over there. 2 6s. Can you dodge 2 6s?
Nope.
You cannot, and gonna have to roll a 2 dice health check. Come on, Roz.
Those 2 5s.
Come on, Kato.
Woo!
Come on, Kato. Don't go down on us now.
Right.
She passes a 2 dice health check. Here's the next cultist. This is the one standing in the middle of the alley there.
Oh my
A
gosh.
6 and a 5. Can you dodge a 6 and a 5?
Yes.
Yes, she can dodge a 6 and a 5. There's one last cultist shooting over there by the truck. 2 4s. Can you dodge 2 4s? Yes, she can dodge 2 4s.
Woohoo, Betsy!
Roswell is a I'm sorry, Kato. Kato.
My name
a
is Kato.
Dodging machine over
Kato.
Gotcha.
there. And
Like-
that is the turn. That is the turn. We have 3 recovery checks.
We don't even look alike.
We have 3 recovery checks. Sweetheart, you want to roll for Kato first?
Okay.
Here's Kato.
Damn it.
Kato remains injured.
Ah,
Oh my gosh.
Betsy!
Here,
I know.
here is for Roswell.
Oh,
Roswell remains injured.
Ah!
Roswell remains injured. Here is for my cultist that is down in the alley. He
Do we have any
recovers.
rerolls for Roswell? I meant on the cards. I didn't know if there was any.
No.
No,
Darn it.
well,
Okay.
the
it's fine.
cultist
We're
recovers, and he is going to remain
Ugh.
in contact with Roswell. Remain in contact with Roswell.
You are.
That
disgusting.
ends the turn. The fantastic cat disappears
Oh.
again. Boop. And it is gone.
Ugh.
Don't forget, if you would like an opportunity to win this unique Pulp Alley starter deck, be sure and come back to this video when it's finished, when it's done, here in an hour or so, and put a comment on it that includes the word cat. We will also accept kitty cat, fantastic cat, hoobastank cat, or, something like that. Take a moment right now and make sure you have clicked the like button for us. That's important to us. We need your help. We need your support. We appreciate the wonderful community that we have out there. Take a moment right
Absolutely.
now and show some support for us. If you're not a subscriber, you ought to be. Get subscribed to our little channel. Share this video out there for us. Let folks know that you're enjoying this. It really does help us out.
We're gonna start with Spec.
Start with Spec again. Okay, start with Spec. Well,
we need a good bounce.
Nay, do you want to start with Spec?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, draw the card for Spec.
Move along,
Move
none!
along. Does nothing.
Yes.
Okay. So let's see if you
Although,
can get
honestly, that could have been really nice for Kato to get.
it. That would have been nice, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We're not
So
gonna
the
nitpick.
the fantastic cat is lured in by the catnip. 3. Oh, it's in the warehouse.
Yes.
In the warehouse. 3 inches in that direction.
Oh, come on. Come on, Spec. You're my favorite.
Oh my gosh. Look at that, sweetheart. Look at that. Oh my
Give me a
gosh.
good view on that camera, pal.
Oh my
Let me see that
gosh.
up close and personal.
Oh my gosh. The Spec, the cat, has been trying to figure out where that lovelier smell is coming from, and it appears inside the warehouse. Look who's right there. Look who's right there in the office looking at it. And Spec can now continue her activation.
Well, Spec,
Spec
of course, is
can
going to go up
continue
to
her
the kitty
activation.
cat.
You're going to go get it, aren't you?
Yeah, we are.
You betcha.
Get some of that, kitty. All right.
Meow.
Kitty cat go meow. All right. So first thing that's going to happen is Spec gets a peril. Draw that peril.
Oh, Lord. Make it count, this character.
No, the bottom.
Oh, one with cunning.
Okay. I'm going to have to put this down.
Okay.
Give me an overhead for not on it. Okay. So it's only 1 with cunning, and Spec has 3 dice 6 in
Do we have any
cunning.
extras?
You do have extras.
Mm-hmm.
You have a win it counts. You could
Yep,
use
an
this here. Now
extra.
you're going to get to roll 3 dice 6, and you only need 1 success.
Well, wait a minute. That was cunning, right?
Uh-huh.
Don't I get a +1 to might, finesse, or cunning?
If you want to use your when it counts, but that will remove it. That it will be gone then.
Oh,
Do you want to
no.
use it?
Yeah, no, not yet.
You think Bessie can roll one success on 3 dice 6? I mean,
I
Yeah,
have
that's-
every faith in you.
Oh, Bessie.
Thank you.
You don't want to fail Nay here.
Of course I don't want to fail her here.
This is so bad.
Don't touch my feet.
All you have to do is get 1 success. No one has ever failed this.
You certainly have. But
And
I
she makes it! She gets past the peril. Now it's the plot point. This is the first time that the plot point has been revealed for the Fantastic Cat. I also want to point out that a special rule for this scenario is that the Fantastic Cat cannot be completed as a long action.
Okay.
Cannot be completed. So whatever the challenge is, it changes every time you try to do the Fantastic Cat. And regardless, if you don't get enough successes, then it's gone. The challenge is 2 with cunning or might. All right. This is for all the marbles in Marble Land right here. This is the winning roll. She has 3
Now,
dice.
now I
6.
want to use the when it counts.
Now you're going to use your when it counts and get an extra dice. And now all Bessie has to do is get 2 successes on 4 die 6. 2 successes on 4 die 6. We got nothing else that's going to help us. This is what it's all come down to, is right here. Okay, here we go. 2 successes on 4 die 6.
Son of a bitch!
1 success, boys and girls! 1 success means that the Fantastic Cat saw
done.
through
I'm just
your
done.
little tricks.
I'm just done. I'm so mad.
So,
so mad.
cannot be completed as a long action. That challenge will go away.
I love Spec. Oh, I'm so sorry, Nay.
Hero spec. All right.
How far away is Kato from getting inside the building?
Well, see, the thing is, remember that you almost want to get set up for the next turn, because nobody else
Nobody else is
going to be able to reach the Fantastic Cat this turn. So you almost want to try to predict where it's going to appear. I don't think you're in a bad spot, other than the fact that you have like
3
bad
people trying to
meanies
shoot me
all
down.
around you. You could take off and run for some hiding. Otherwise, they're gonna shoot her down. They're just gonna keep shooting, and eventually you're gonna fail a dodge. Maybe, I don't know.
Run.
Like, as far as a position, I don't think you're in a bad spot. But with all those guns shooting at you, that's what makes it bad. You could run inside this warehouse. You could move inside this house to hide.
Yeah, because if they can't see me, they won't come towards me, right?
Correct.
Okay, yeah, just put me inside that building.
The house right here?
The white one?
Okay, all right. So we could even
that still makes them within the pretty close to.
Yeah, he'll still be close to the I'm gonna take that roof off. So you could move inside the house, inside the back of this shop, and you could even declare that you're going to go into hiding there. So you could even put a black button on her and say that she is hiding there. He is hiding there. Okay.
Sure.
And then, I mean, there's still a chance, because that's within the radius of the Fantastic Cat. The cat could actually appear over there. What did I do?
Did we forget to do a solo card?
Draw a solo card for Kato. Hesitation. This character cannot run or perform any actions, which would have been hiding, so she cannot hide.
Okay.
But I can go in there and just kind of.
Yes.
You can still move in there and try to find a place that's out of line of sight. We're gonna. Oh, it's by the window, isn't it? Not if we moved into this room. That's definitely out of line of sight of them. Okay, that's definitely out of line of sight. All right.
This says attach. I don't know if we
attach it till end of turn. Okay.
And then Roswell is last.
I guess we're fighting.
Activated is Roswell, and Roswell is engaged. So
let's move that camera over, and we'll do her
not
solo.
going anywhere. Go ahead and give her the solo card.
This character ignores all perils, including perilous areas and bursts.
Okay, just for this turn.
Yes, for this turn.
That's an attached card also. We won't need to use it though. So. Pitch it. All right, a fight starts. The cultist is fighting with 3 dice 6. You have 5d10. Let's roll it. Unless you wanted
5d8.
to dodge, I don't think there's a reason to dodge here. You're in control
No.
of the dice anyway. So 5. Oh, injured. 5d8. 5d8. Okay.
And I have a reroll.
Okay. You want to use that reroll? Sure. Okay, turned it into a 6.
So 5 successes.
5 successes versus 1 success. Do you want to block that 1 success and give him 4 hits?
Yep.
Okay. So he's going to have to roll a 4 dice health check. He is down.
Yes.
Now we start the purple's turn. Well, the only one that they could see is Roswell, so I guess that's what they're going to do. So this guy will turn and shoot at Roswell.
I guess I'm gonna dodge.
Yep.
Okay.
So he's got 3 dice 6 coming at you. Got 2 5s. See if you can dodge 2 5s on your d8s. You did
Yes.
indeed. This one will move to here and shoot at you. 2 dice 3 dice 6. Closer. Just make sure. 3 dice 6. Got nothing.
Oh, don't move.
Okay, and then this one will move up also. And he will shoot at Roz. 6 and a 5. 6
Got
and a
it.
6 will dodge it. Okay, and that's it.
Now, if I'm dodging it, even though I'm engaged, can I move?
yeah,
Yes,
Can I
you could.
dodge?
absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I'm not because he's down, but that just kind of
Should you still
came
move
into
in
my
case he gets
brain.
up? That way you're not in contact with him?
That's
Yeah.
a good idea. Yeah, move back an inch on any of those, yeah. To make sure that if he does get up, that she won't be engaged. And that's a really good idea. That's a really good idea there because, again, we don't know where that cat's going to appear.
Right, and we don't want to be in...
Yeah.
Because Roz is close
So
now.
that's going to end turn number 6. Let's make some recovery checks, Bessie.
All right.
Who are you rolling
Roz?
for? Roz?
So-
No.
I can't
Oh my
recover to
gosh.
save my
Here's
life.
for Kato.
Oh my god.
Kato
I
does
can't recover.
not recover. Here's for the poor little fellow laying in the alley. He does not recover either.
Well, at least that makes me feel a tiny little bit better.
And
So now
the
there's only
fantastic cat
3 cultists left?
disappears.
Yeah, I think so. Right? Just 3 cultists?
Yes, there are only 3 cultists. So they're standing right there in the middle of the alley. Oh my gosh. So, starting turn
Oy.
number 7. We still have 2 turns left.
I have 2 chances.
2 chances here. 2 turns. So are you going to activate Spec first?
Yep.
All right. Spec activates. Here is Spec's solo.
Watch your stat.
This character encounters the peril below 3 dice 6. So she is trying to avoid this peril.
Oh,
What's the peril?
1 with cunning or might.
1 with cunning.
Does make
or
it count
might.
do anything to that?
Make it count does not help might. Don't have anything else. She's going to have to roll that health check. Roll that
Come
health
on,
check.
Bessie.
Kitty cat still appears though. Yes, she's fine.
She's fine, but that will end her activation. The cat does appear. The cat can't get enough of that cat. Oh, it's in that building with Kato.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4. 4 inches in that direction. Oh my gosh, look at that, boys and girls. Give me this one, yeah. Kato is right there. And on the other side of the wall, kitty cat says meow. Cat, fantastic cat is there. All right. Let's
Oh
see.
god.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this is so
This is
bad.
the most stressful
Okay,
game
okay.
I've ever played.
Okay, who's going to activate next?
Oh, let's pull
Look,
a
we see Kato
pull a
through the
card
window.
for Kato.
That's cute.
Kato.
Kato activates. Here is his card.
Oh my gosh.
Watch your back. The
Oh,
shopkeeper
jeez.
is not happy about Kato in his shop, and he's going to try and smack him with a broom. This character encounters a peril immediately. Use the challenge below. 1 success with might or finesse.
3 die 8.
three
You
die
can do
8.
it, Bessie.
3 die 6, my
Okay.
dear. Because Kato is injured. 3 dice. All you need is 1 success.
Yes.
And you got the 1 success you needed. You avoid that peril. Now, Kato moves back into the back room,
Ugh.
says, "Hello, kitty cat." Come on, Kato, you can do it. Kato can do it. Wish I had something I could.
Ooh, lovely.
Okay, that works.
All right. Now, the peril.
The peril.
1 with finesse.
1 with finesse.
Oh god.
Finesse
Oh.
and machine. 2 die 6 is all you have. 2 die 6, and all you got to do is get 1 success here. You could do that. You could do it, Bessie. This is the peril.
Yes.
And she got it!
Yes.
She gets past the peril. The cat tries to lash out a little bit there. Oh, tries to scratch. Kato jumps back just in time. Now, the plot point challenge.
Free pass.
12 successes. 2 successes with might, finesse, or cunning. 2 successes. You're going to be rolling 3 die 6.
Oh my god.
3 die 6, and you need 2 successes.
Oh my god.
You got nothing to help you here. You got nothing.
Are you sure?
Speedy, animally, fierce. It's all good. You got nothing. We got nothing. We got nothing.
I got
All right. All right. All right. 2 successes on 3 die 6. Here we go. Here we go. 2 successes on 3 die 6. She gets it! She gets the 2 successes that she needs. And the fantastic cat is picked up.
Whew.
And that's basically going to be,
Eat it, cultist.
that's basically going to be game.
Yay!
Yeah, because they're
Uh,
hiding in that building. They really can't see them, right?
She cannot, they cannot see her. So the cultists, in this scenario, and this is a special rule for the scenarios, that they basically only go after the stuff that they can see. So because they can see Kato right there, and because they see Roswell right there in front of them, they will not try to move off and deal with other stuff. So that is how the cultists are going to handle this. So that means that they will basically ignore. You know what? We're going to have to play this. We're going to have to play this out, because there is a chance that if they put Roswell down, there's still a chance that one of them could go after Kato.
Okay.
So we're going to play this out.
So I'm dodging with 4 die 8s.
I think I
Mhm.
don't. I
Oh, wait,
think
Roswell
I
hasn't
don't
gone
think
yet.
Roswell has it activated.
No, so she could still activate and try and run in.
Give her a solo card though.
Okay.
When Roz activates, she'll get a solo
1 with
card.
finesse.
All clear.
Oh,
Attached character ignores perils, including perilous areas. So she could all she has to do is just move out of line of sight. All she has to do is move around the corner, and that will end the scenario. No,
Woohoo!
because because now they'll move randomly.
And one could randomly go in there.
And one could randomly move in there where Kato is. Yeah. If they can't see anything, they move randomly. So, what do you think? What do you want to do with? You want to move into cover at least. Move back
yeah.
behind the
I was
cabbage.
gonna say maybe move back a little bit and then.
Move back behind the cabbage cart.
Yeah.
Okay.
Roswell likes that cabbage cart.
Uh huh. So this one will move 6 inches forward, and then he will shoot. He's got 3 die 6. He got a 6 and a 4. This is Roz dodging on D8 because she's injured.
6 and a 4.
6 and a 4 stops it. Here's the next one. Same thing. 3 die 6 coming at you.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Woo!
Here's the next one, and that's game. So that will finish it right there. A4.
Got it.
Okay. All right. You want to go take care of your boy?
Yes. I think that's the girl, actually.
Oh, is it?
I think
Okay.
so.
Woo!
Yay,
So at the end of the turn, again, this is a special rule for the scenario. If a player character is holding the major plot point at the end of the scenario, then the scenario ends right there. So be sure and give us an idea about the story here. You know, what is the Fantastic Cat? Why was it appearing and disappearing so much? Who are the cultists? All that sort of stuff. But more important than all that, remember to leave a comment in this video that includes the word cat. That'll get you entered into the drawing that we'll do next Thursday live right here. On next Thursday, 8 p.m., we'll do a live drawing, and one lucky player or one lucky viewer will win the unique fortune deck that only one exists in the world. And that was a lot of fun, Nay. That was a lot of fun. That was turn 7. So we only had one more turn. And you know what? This scenario normally only has 7 turns. So that would have been, because she drew the card that extended the scenario to an 8th turn, this would have normally have been the very last turn. This scenario can be incredibly quick because of the scenario rules and everything for this. You could actually win this scenario on turn 2, and it could actually just end, right? I mean, it could happen that way in a some possibilities. But in this one, it went all the way down to the wire, turn number 7. Get subscribed to our little channel. Please make sure you take the time to hit that like button for us. Share this video out there and yada, yada. Also, please don't forget to leave a comment on this video that includes the word cat. Not in the chat. You got to come back to it once it's finished and type a comment in that includes the word cat. And that's going to be it for today. That was a lot of fun. If you'd like to do this with us on a Sunday morning, get signed up to play. You got to send us an email or a Facebook message and say, hey, sign us up. We want to play. I want to play too. And then we'll try and work you in. Our schedule is about 2 months in advance. So if you sign up today, you know, it'll be 2 months probably before you actually are on the table with us. But we love being able to do this. Does anybody out there use those virtual tabletops? We would like to explore that as well. Originally, when we started doing this, and I don't remember how long we've been doing this, Vern, when was the first game that we played that we did this? We were looking at doing this as a virtual tabletop game as well, instead of this kind of actually playing it on the tabletop. But I'm not tech savvy enough to like figure out all that virtual tabletop stuff. And I knew I could do this, right? Because I could scoot toys around on a table. I've done that before, so I know how to move toys around. So we ended up doing this instead of doing the virtual tabletop, but that might be something fun to explore as well. Anywho, we're going to see you soon. Nay, a big thank you to Nay for coming and playing with us today.
I had a lot of fun.
Yeah, thank you, Nay. Thank you, Nay. You got a win right there. Boy, that cat was elusive, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
That thing was hard to tie down. All right, everybody. We'll see you soon. Tell them bye, Nay.
Bye, everyone. Have a good weekend.
Bye. And that is it. Bye, guys. All right. Awesome, awesome, awesome.